Hey guys, welcome back to my videos. Please like and subscribe if you can. I'm trying to get to 1,000 viewers or subscribers. I'm about 120 away or so right now. So please help me out and subscribe. Today, this is the second video I'm recording today. Go check out the Ghosts and Goblins replicade that I already opened. I'll have a link to that in the video description. But this is Ghouls and Ghosts, which is the sequel to Ghosts and Goblins. I just got this today. It is the Replicate or New Wave Toys, who's the ones who make these. These are miniature collectibles that are playable and meant to replicate real arcade games from the 80s, 90s, whenever. So, gonna start cracking this one open. There is definitely, this is the box that it came in. It also came in another box since I ordered both at once. They came together as a bundle. And they are packaged very well. This is kind of just the outside box, and there's another box inside, as you'll see here momentarily. See that? Let's move that camera a little bit, but there you go. And this box inside is meant to replicate kind of the packing that it came in when they were sent it to the arcades. You know, the original game. I don't know if Ghouls and Ghosts was an original arcade machine, and I don't even know about that with Ghosts and Goblins, or if it was what they call a conversion kit, where you just take another arcade machine you already have and basically put a new motherboard in it and new graphics, and there you go. You can see inside here, we do have Ghouls and Ghosts. So I'm going to get down to that. Excuse my noise. And then here we have this packaged, showing the game, information about it, information on the side about the coin feature, the coin collector box, which I discovered on the previous one, which is new, I believe. HDT TV connector, you can connect it to HDMI. And there's a lot of the information on the back as well. So let's open this up here. Okay, I'll just get through that plastic. And these do also come with like miniature coins and everything too, to replicate that coin experience. You can't put the coins in, but they are in there. So I'm going to open this up. We have styrofoam, more styrofoam. The manual, which I'll show you. This does have some miniature coins in it, a different ball top for the joystick. I don't know what this cable is. It came with the Ghosts and Goblins one too. Don't know. It didn't say in the manual either. And then this one as well has USB-C, which is new to these replicades. The older ones had USB. They had not USB, but they had the micro USB or mini USB. I forget which one it was, but like older Android phones. Not the super old ones, but you know. So here we go. Take a look at this. It has a protective cover on it, so we'll get rid of that. And it is looking pretty slick. So this one actually, I think, looks a little more slick than the other one. The graphics on it look a little more generic, but I mean, this is to replicate the arcade. I've never seen the arcade of Ghouls and Ghosts, so I can't really speak to the authenticity of it. But with Replicade and New Wave Toys, they've done a great job so far with every other one I've seen. So I'm not going to say that this is anywhere not close to the original arcade. So it looks very cool. Has white bezels there. Sticker on the side for the actual game name, which is kind of how all the Capcom ones were done. On the back, you see it's to replicate like a lock. They got a speaker there though. USB inputs, to charger input, HDMI. I guess you can probably have power connected all the time. That does not come with it. But unless that's what that little thing is. Maybe that's a fake power cable. I think that might be it, because that's just, this is just the right size. Let's test that out real quick. See if that is the case. Instead of a real power cable, they give you a fake power cable, which is something I could see them doing. So this is plastic. It is kind of rubberized. And it does fit right in there. And this is a power plug, like one of those bigger ones you see on like your laundry washing machine or something like that. So not necessarily like a normal wall plug, but that might have been what they were at the time. But I think that's probably what this is. This is a fake power plug. So very cool. I am going to actually turn off my lights before I turn it on, but the on button is on top here, and then there's a volume button as well. So it takes a little bit to power up, a little time because it boots up and everything, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. I'm going to turn down my lights so it's a little easier to see the screen. One moment as it powers up. And you will see the header, or the marquee, I'm sorry, light up first. It usually does. There you go, there's the marquee lighting up. Oops, so just bumped the camera, so sorry for bumping you guys. But let's take a look here. And if it's like the other one, so this part does open up at the bottom. Yep, there is a miniature coin collector in here. So that is fake. Everything is fake for the most part, but there we go. And the top does not open. And according to the manual, the player 1 button, the coin 1 button is not a button. It doesn't open, add coins. Coin 2 does add coins. So that's how you would add the coins to it. And you have single player and 2 player. Let's go ahead and start up. There you go. We'll start up. And there we go. You zoom in a bit. There we go. So, pretty cool. Turn it down a bit. Don't need to play too much. I've played this game before. My original experience with this game was the Sega Genesis, and I did beat the Sega Genesis version. I actually do have it already still from back in the day. It's probably the one game I really remember on the Genesis. There wasn't a version on the Super Nintendo as well that was supposed to be better, but I never really played that. I do actually have it, but I still haven't played it. So I love these games. This one I did beat, unlike the original. The original is so friggin' hard. I never beat it. I probably got about halfway through at the most. But I love it, even if I can't beat it. It's something I just keep coming back to and playing. This game as well. Really love these things. This I am going to put with the other one right next to... I have the other two. I have a couple of little shelving unit I bought recently because I knew these were coming. And I wanted to kind of display them properly. So, very cool. Let me go ahead and might as well pull the other one up here since I just did the video about that and have that sitting around. So there you go. Oops. Kind of backwards on my camera. But there we go. Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts. They allowed you to buy it as a double pack, and you got a bit of a discount if you did that. And even though I think the Ghosts and Goblins one is more of what I played in the arcades, I did want the other one because I think they're just a cool set. So check these out. I did already order Berserk. So Berserk is coming out along with Frenzy, which was the sequel to Berserk. They're kind of doing the same thing. Order a bundle, you get a cheaper price on both. I did just order Berserk. Frenzy I never really got into. Berserk I did play and enjoy back in the early 80s when I was a kid and first started hitting up an arcade. So, but these things are very cool. If you're into these for collectibles, I would say definitely pick them up if you like them. They're good for collectibles, the display units. They're not very effective if you really want to just sit down and play the game. There are many other ways to play the game, but it's very cool that you can play the game on them. But kind of just having them as items on a shelf, I think is really cool to add to a game room if you have a game room. So thanks for checking out my video. Do like this video if you do, subscribe to it, share it with your friends. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I do random videos, so it's all over the place. Might be car stuff, might be food stuff, might be music stuff, might be video game stuff. That's kind of where it kind of goes in a lot of the time. So thank you for checking it out, and I will see you next time.